Hello, everyone. So let's talk about how can you make a great career and have a realistic view of the world, the way things work, and how education is important for one to have a good career. So as we all know, last year, all of us were studying remotely and working remotely and staying at home, not interacting with anybody. The coronavirus pandemic has forced students and teachers across the world to adopt a remote studying situation. The online education is likely to grow and it may permanently change the way we study. So, in such situation, one may wonder what happens to the career. You want to have a great career. You want to decide where you want to go in future, and you have to determine how you're going to get there. So, what are the things that are important for great career? Of course, first thing is the skills. If you have good skills, there are employers that will hire you at a very good salary. It's not that they would definitely look at education as it is important. If you have a background, a good background, recruiters will first get you to the table of hiring manager. And then there are other things such as your personality and your own preferences. What do you want to do? What kind of environment you want to work in, what kind of people you want to deal with, things like that. And what drives you is the most important thing. So a question arises that now, since education is becoming more and more online, what do we do so that our skills are better than our competitor skills and our education reflects that? How do we do that? So this is the reason why what calls for a better disciplined and a structured way of living. The way we collaborate has changed. There are no meetings and face-to-face collaborations, but a lot of people now meet on online meeting platforms. And then now suddenly all of us are facing a new environment where we study. So in this new environment, most of the time it's your home, your study area. It's important for us to use better techniques to manage day-to-day work and studies. Along with that, it is important that you maintain healthy eating and health exercise habits because all of us are staying at the chairs and table. We are not moving as much as we used to. Uh, and it is very important that we have some movement throughout our day. Also, suddenly, since we have all this time, we are not driving to places, we are not unnecessarily going to places or wasting our time in traffic. So it's very important that we use this time in a mindful manner and we use the tools available to us in a proper way that helps us do self-regulated studies. We need to avoid to learn distractions and get things done. Uh, Getting studies done with no regulation is difficult because now there is no teacher suddenly. There are no teaching assistants or classmates who are asking you every day. And it's very easy to get sit on your couch and just binge watch TV. But it's important that we pay attention to what's going on in the world and we improve our skill set to shine in the job market. So that brings me to my next point that it's very necessary for us to employ right techniques for learning to build a good career. So as I discussed earlier, it's career always depends on learning new skills on the job in short amount of time. Sometimes for if you talk about me, I work in a computer science domain. For me, it's very important to learn new APIs or new way to program things. Similarly, any domain you work in, you have to learn quickly so that it helps you and your coworkers. These days, tech employers, they will just see if you are able to crack some coding interviews and understand algorithms in a better way, and then they will hire you. But growing and maintaining skill set also requires right amount of disciplined practice. And there is also another thing that's important here is that we have to maintain our physical and mental health. So I wish you good luck on your way to success. Upcoming modules, we will be talking about how to achieve such a mental state where and physical well-being where you can be in the better zone of learning and you can shine in your classes. Thank you. Here are the citations I used to build the previous slides, in which I have mentioned some of the articles, how online education has grown over last year in COVID area, and a couple of articles that talk about how skill set and education helps someone improve their career and get a better job. Thank you.